Hello, good evening, how you doing? My name's John Russell. I'm also known as John Does Flow on Twitter. You can have a look at my website www.johndoesflow.com where I'll blog about various Power Automate and Power Apps applications that I am working with or have ideas about, as well as other more human-based stories. I recently did a blog post on the Humans of IT series on Microsoft's blog. If you go to my website johndoesflow.com and look at the latest post, you'll find some more information about that. The outcome of writing that post led me to where you are looking at what you're looking at today. So I suffer from anxiety, and I thought, rather than doing the kind of standard functional applications and flows, I would have a look at possibly creating a mental health check-in application. So this is the home screen. I wanted to keep everything kind of quite concise and very user-friendly, so that if you are having a bad time and you want to record how you're feeling, you can do that really quickly. So if we press the enter button down at the bottom, we're taken to the first page, and basically it's saying here that you shouldn't really be using the app if you're feeling suicidal or you seriously harmed yourself. You should call 999, which you can do from the button directly at the bottom of that page. If we press that, you can see that it will pop up and ask to call 999 if you want to. On the next page, we now have an option to record our mood, whether we're happy, sad or neutral. The first question is the second question about capturing your name. That's ticked mandatory. That allows you it will capture your name, and then when you check in, your name will get saved against the diary update that you do. So if we click on the green happy icon, the other two disappear. I am capturing my name. You can say whether or not you want someone from occupational health to contact you, or whether you need a mental health champion to contact you. This is based on the organisation that I currently work in, and you can also then check a box to say whether or not you want to leave a message on how you're feeling. So if we say yes, we can type in here, feeling pretty good this evening, and we can say done, and then we can press the check-in button at the bottom, and what that will do is that it will start a flow in Power Automate, and that information will get stored on a SharePoint list. What we can do, you can click the clear button and that will reset that, so we're now ready to submit another one if we want to, or we can click on more info, and this takes us to a page where we can look up some information around various charity organisations based on the topic that we need help or advice on. So if we choose anxiety, and then you have a list of anxiety charities. This is a cut down version at the moment. Again, this is all based off a SharePoint list, and if you can see underneath this, if we choose no panic, then the description changes. We can go to the website, we can send an email, we can call the phone number, we can also call occupational health, and we can also call a third party provider. Those two options are hard-coded in the app start part of the application, and if you go to johndoesflow.com, you'll also find a link to the repo that I've created on GitHub. You can also find that on my Twitter. Again, that's at John Does Flow, and you'll be able to download all of that plus the instructions. There's a README file on how to set all of this up. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. Hope you're well and have a good evening. Thank you.